How you guys doing? I am doing fantastic. Thank all of you that's coming in on YouTube. Salute to you. All of you that's coming on Instagram. How y'all doing? Wave at me. I'll try to wave back at you. How you doing, Queen? Almost done. You did. All right, everybody on YouTube. Come on in. We're going to be short, sweet, and to the point because today is July the 5th and today is the drawing day. And guess what? We don't have to draw because we only have one person that wanted to participate. And I'm going to find out whether she want to get a pouch or an ab roller. And you know what I might end up doing? I might get them a both. How about that? So we have one winner getting an ab roller and I might end up throwing in the pouch because of her participation. One thing about me, when you participate and you do what is asked, and it's very simple. It was a $3 put in for a pouch, Louis Vuitton, or Gucci. And you can also win a ab roller if you did $15. So the time has passed because it was supposed to be at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. I checked all of my different platforms to make sure no one was trying to get into it. We'll do it again. So if you missed it this time, you better get into the next time. So she's going to win either one of these pouches, either the Gucci, or she's going to win the Louis pouches and an ab roller. So she did $15. So I know that was also to get an ab roller. But I'm going to throw in one of these pouches. So, you know, this is like a little whatnot thing that you women can put your lipstick in, your lip gloss in. Right here you could put your cell phone in, lip gloss, tampons. And right here you can put your lip gloss, tampons, cell phone, and the whole nigga if you wanted to off his side. But I want to appreciate everyone who was wanting to participate and you just didn't know. Some of y'all is new to the KH5 channel. You know, I know there's a lot of scamming out here and a lot of people do a lot of bad things, this and the third. We are not that. You get a chance to know me. Also, too, want to thank all now new 4,000 followers. We have 4,000 followers and we're still growing every day on the King Hulk channel. On my regular channel, Michael the Hulk50 and the letter N, we are almost at 19,000 followers. So hopefully by the end of this month, we'll be at 20,000 followers and growing. And on Facebook, we're on the cusp of being at 11,000 followers. Hopefully by the end of this month, we'll be at 15,000 followers. You know, I'm growing stuff all kind of organically, trying to figure out some other things to do to kind of let people know about our channel. I'm being very inspirational as I possibly can. So I always try to bring you all the best content that I possibly can, just by being truthful, being aware, and being real. One of the things I always try to make sure is that I can help your mental, help your emotional, help your spiritual, help your financial, and then also help your physical. You all know that I'm real big about the physical, real big about us losing our weight. As you can see, this is just loose skin, but everything is still intact, look real good. Appreciate the things that are happening. I want some of you all to listen. The workout is for free. So join with me if you need me to work out with you, need a coach. It's not going to cost you anything. It will cost you to get some of the product that you're going to need to be effective. I just don't want to be another person in your life that just bark a whole lot of orders and tell you what to do and tell you one more, two more, three more, or five more, four more, three more, two more. I want to really start seeing things happen in your life and that you start to really start to live a healthy life. We did some more juicing. We got another watermelon getting ready to cut here in about another hour or so. Buy some more watermelon later on today or maybe tomorrow. Cut that up, juice it. So we're still doing the juicing with the watermelon. So hey, things are still looking good, feeling good. The juicing, I will say, it's expensive. No, it's not. This is a lot of times consuming. So far right now, I don't really see the difference in juicing and as far as financially, juicing and buying the kind of water that I buy. You know, if you're buying a whole case for $4, you're gonna definitely think that juicing is expensive. My one bottle costs $1.89. So if I'm drinking about 6 to 10 bottles of water, that's telling you already I'm doing close to almost $27 a day in bottled water alone. So I can get 2 watermelons, $10 per watermelon. Some places I can get it for $5. So I'm able to get 4 watermelons, Roughly, the watermelons is making 2 bottles and a half of a small mason jar. So basically, let's say 3 bottles. 3 bottles is doing per watermelon. Well, I would say even on that, per half a watermelon. So a whole watermelon, around about 6 bottles, 6 to 7 bottles. So I don't drink 6 bottles of watermelon. I drink 3 to 4 bottles of watermelon and then 2 bottles of water to kind of see what that was like. And today, I'm going to only do 2 bottles of watermelon, and I did 4 bottles of water. I do notice, and I was telling Queen Hulk and some other people today, that I do notice that since I just did bottled water all day today, and I'm here to do the 2 bottle of watermelon, I do notice that I wasn't as vigor, I was kind of nostalgic, even kind of more hungry. So the watermelon helps out in a lot of ways. Of course, we know that watermelon is a natural fat burner, and it's also a natural filler, and the natural sugar in it would not raise up your AL1C. My AL1C is 5.1. That is crazy. You want to hug whoever made me? That would be Miss Darlene. Yes. And also James, Mr. James. My mom and dad, my mom raised me. But the looks come from my father and my mother, and I do look more like my dad now since I turned 54. I look a lot more like him since I lost the weight. But when I was a big guy, when I was this guy right here, you want to see what my mama looked like? With way more hair, more beautiful. I was my mom with the full face and everything. My mom's a petite woman. She's very small and everything, but this big dude right here looked more like his mama. Then the little small dude now looks like his dad. So your looks, your bone structure and all that is going to come from your mother and father because that's genetics. But how you take care of your temple is going to be you. That was me in 2022 of December. And the next picture you seen 90 days later, I lost 100 pounds. And now this guy, a year and a half later, has maintained and looking nice, pretty much looking nice. And that's not me speaking from arrogance or conceited or any other place that people will call derogatory, but it is me speaking arrogant and conceited and confident because I worked my butt off to look like this. So I don't care about saying. All of my teeth are real. They're not capped. They're all natural. I brushed and I flossed. I did Invisalign. I didn't have no jacked up teeth. I just had a couple little gaps at the bottom, but I was the first person that did in Oklahoma with Invisalign to test it out. Gave me what is called the supposed perfect smile. And no cavities, no fillings, no missing, none of that. So it was really easy to kind of do me. And that's another reason why. So a lot of people be trying to ask me, man, why do you wear what you wear? Let me tell you something. I've been flossing since flossing been flossing. Before there was even flossing. So all of you all just caught up on trying to just dress Walmart and Target and look like you just shop out of Burlington. Good for you. You didn't come where I came from. I came from not even being able to shop there. Like literally, some of our clothes as I was coming as a kid had to come from hand-me-downs, had to come from the thrift store. When everybody else was wearing, the shoes back then were Nikes or they had Azods and all that, I was wearing Pro Wings out of Payless. When everybody else was going to the mall or even shopping at Target or shopping at TGY back then, me and my mom, we were shopping at Payless. We were shopping sometime at General Dollar Store, at the dollar store for my clothes. So don't hate on where I'm at when you definitely don't know where I came from. I work very, very hard to look healthy, to be healthy, and I am a rich nigga to buy whatever I want to buy. Can I go buy a whole slew of stuff at Walmart and wear it? Yes, and and promise you I'm gonna look good in it. Promise you I'm gonna look good in it. So I'm gonna iron it. Oh, now I love dog. I'm a dog lover. Whoever sent that, thank you, baby. Thank you. That was so sweet. That's so nice. I ain't never seen nothing like that. All right, shoot. But yeah, so this is what I tell people. I would never, ever talk about how you dress and the clothes you wear. I'm going to talk about your health. I can give a damn if you can make a moo-moo look like a god dog, a tight fitted dress because the way it curves on your body, or if you wear a moo-moo look like a god dog sheet. That's you, boo. What's underneath that moo-moo? How's your heart? What does a doctor say about your AO1C? What is your blood pressure? Do you have problems bowel moving? What about throwing up because you can't hold food down? That's the stuff that I'm worried about. Okay? And as a king and as an alpha male, you know what I'm worried about even more than that? Because I've been talking as a relationship counselor for over 30 years. I'm really understanding why women are so skeptical of dealing with anything of my caliber. Because so much have been represented, supposedly being a king or a male or alpha male, that y'all experience the abuse side of it, like for real. One of the things that I've always subscribed into, that women are very colorblind. Y'all don't recognize red flags at all. I'm just going to be just very real. You don't. Because red flags come in subtle ways that you pass it. You don't even recognize stop signs. What y'all recognize is the hospital. What y'all recognize is 911 calls. And we need to stop that. So how we stop that and how we don't even get even close to that is that we, male alphas, need to start coming on more platforms and showing y'all what a real male alpha king looks like. Number one, how we talk, what we sound like, all of our traits. One of the things that all of y'all can say about me is that for 3 years, I've been on here every day. I have not missed a live yet. So that shows not only consistency, not only dedication, it shows discipline. A person can only be themselves through life if they're really being themselves through life. If a person is not really them, discipline is going to show it, because they're not going to be able to do it consistently, repeatedly. What makes a narcissist and a liar and an abuser so great is that they're always a narcissist, a liar, and an abuser all the time. What makes somebody good, decent, honorable, is that they're their way all the time. I just had to talk to someone today that 20 other people are talking to. And the way that they're saying that the 19 other people are representing is terrible. These are supposed to be professional, distinguished, some are college graduate, many of them are business owners, but the way that they're treating people who had nothing physically to do with the disaster that we all survived, all 20 of us survived last week, is disrespectful. Not tooting my own horn because I ain't the one that came up with this, but they told me today, oh, you're that guy that went through such and such too? Man, thank you. I said, why? Because you have displayed great character. You haven't cussed us out. You haven't raised your voice. You've even asked us, are we okay? So we're going to do something more special for you because we have the power to do so. Even when I talked to the insurance people, he was like, oh, you're that guy? Man, look, as I said, I don't want to have to get my lawyers involved. I don't. I really don't want my lawyers involved. I just really want to be able to handle this between us. Hey, on Monday, call. I'm his boss. I'm the guy that's your justice boss. I'm his boss. Call him Monday. I'm going to let him know that I spoke to you. He's on vacation. Call him Monday. Tell him exactly what it is that you need and what you're expecting from us, and we got you. This is the insurance company, guys, who don't do that with people. But because on a small level, I respected the small guy, the person who ain't got nothing physically to do with the harm that almost came to all of us. Matter of fact, they're in turmoil themselves because they're like, oh my God. They're left to hold it back about something they had no physical way of knowing what happened. And they're dealing with everybody's turmoil. But they also are part of that. But because they're the manager, they have to handle it different. I respected her boss. And not even knowing that the person who is half owner of the $50 million project that we're in, so he's $25 million in, I respected him such in a way that he spoke to them and says, that guy right there is a real good guy. My mother taught me something years ago. Protect the person who's being bullied. Protect the person who's being bullied. Protect the weak. Protect the people who can't help themselves. This angel right here, I have nobody on me, no tattoo I have on me that doesn't have a meaning. No tattoo I have on me represents the dead. That's against scripture, and I don't do that. Every tattoo on me represents life, longevity, eternal, and it represents who I am. This person right here is Michael the Archangel. This tattoo badge says Michael Archangel. My mother told me when she named me that God told her he would defend God's people. God's people ain't just the folk who go to church. God's people is everybody that God created. This is a heavy burden that I've done for the last 54 years of my life. I've been misunderstood. I've been categorized as just like all the other high yellow niggas because I'm just fun, outgoing, loving. But when people get to looking, they said, oh, he about his business. Like, he really real. Like, and they look for me to mess up. And I tell them, oh, I'm a mess up. Trust me. I'm going to mess up. No. We're not, I'm going to mess up because I'm human. But what you're not going to do is judge me on my mess up. You're either going to help me become better or get the hell out of my life. Because when you come with that F stuff to me, I'm not going to sit there and throw that in your face. So since we reap what we sow, I'm going to be kind to you. I'd be damned if you ain't going to be kind to me. You're not just to hold me to a different standard that your butt yourself ain't even living up to. That's what we're not going to do. Or right here at hello, carry on. Because I am not missing you. Because I don't even know you to miss you like that. Oh, but by the way, can I help you as you're leaving? What can I do? Can I give you some advice? I'm not going to give you no money if I show you how to make it. Do you need me to make a phone call for you to make sure that your path is cleared? That you ain't got to go through all the humps? Because the only reason why you treat me this way is because somebody before you ill-mannerly treated you. And now that good treatment comes, you don't know how to handle it, so you're freaking out. So you're trying to push buttons to see if I can become your past. But I swear to you, babe, I swear to you, bruh, I would never be your past. Because, nigga, I wasn't back there. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know who that dude was. So I don't let people treat me like your rearview mirror. You're going to treat me like your forward window. You know, your thing that you look at to see how you're going forward, not the thing you keep looking at to see where you came back from. See, guess what, y'all? The window ain't a mirror. The mirror reflects. The window lets you look through. Thank you for the bear. Who is sending stuff like that? That is so nice of you. Wow. And who is this? I beg to differ, no, you can't join my live because why would you beg to differ? You don't even know the topic I'm talking about. So no, beg to differ on your own. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, so because a lot of people, and plus I am licensed and I have my doctor's degree in this, so I don't need you to help me. No, you can't. Appreciate you. Thank you. Anyway, see, it's stuff like that. And let me share something with you. Let me share with you the etiquette, because I know social media is somewhat still birthing in its newness and everything, but there's an etiquette to all things. So when I used to do conferences and stuff, the only one that we allowed to talk was the ones that we invited on stage. The ones that was in the audience that made noise, those were called the people that this was disruptive. So we asked them to leave, or we kindly escorted them out. If I want anyone to come on my live, I will invite you. And if I really ask for any of your opinion, I'll open up the floor. Hey, give me what your opinion is. This is not the time for that. This is the time when we uplift. Well, first of all, we listen, we learn, we understand, and then we apply. Okay? So as a teacher myself and as an educator myself, I don't let none of my students have anything to say until I first know that they've listened, they're learning, and they're understanding, most of all, what they're learning that they're listening to. Then we can open up the floor for getting the application of how to apply, to do. So you need to listen a little bit more before, because there's nothing I've said that you should be indifferent to. There's not one thing I've said, because it's not even a conversation right now. So thank you. All right. I see what I need to do right here with you. You're a dude. I tell y'all, don't I tell y'all, look at y'all, man, King Scorpio 000, bro, you can't be a king and come on somebody else's live and be controversial. It's always a man. See, women, that's the kind of man that is really what you need to be careful of. that would be the narcissist and the abuser and the liar, because one of the most red flags that y'all women don't see that you need to pay attention is how rude or how disrespectful is this person to his friends, to his other male counterparts that's supposed to be his dogs. If he can't respect them, if he's high signing and embarrassing them, or always trying to be abruptly disrespectful to them, if you can't respect the dogs that run with you, how you gonna respect the cat that you're trying to catch? So that's one of the ones where you know. How does his mama even enjoy him coming and visiting her, or she's like, oh damn, you over here again? That's another way. Do the women in his life call his sisters, his nieces, his aunties, speak highly of him? That's another thing, because if you're not hearing other women that he's supposed to be blood related to and close to, now mamas is kind of partial because they're gonna stick up for baby no matter how crazy they are. But you can still kind of hear some stuff. You need to be able to see how the other women are interacting to know true red flags, because them are the ones he can't fake with. Why don't they ever let you meet other women? Why can't he call his ex or none of his exes, since he sold all that? He's a king. There's not an ex I can't call, even my ex-wife of 32 years, that can't run reference to you all. They tell you, oh, that nigga real. And the only reason I'm his ex-wife is because he asked me for the divorce. I'm willing to stay. But he protected my mental, because he's seen in the future that my mind wasn't going to be able to handle him no more. Everything else, love and all that could, but her mind wasn't. And I'd be damned if I call you my best friend and you have 5 of my kids and you mother and you grandmother 9 of mine and I ruin your brain? Oh, hell no. So the divorce wasn't for her protection from me. It was me protecting her from me. I wasn't going to be no good to her. And I understood that. All and a king at that point. So these are things and signs that you all can be able to see, that when men like me are very transparent, very in tune, very knowledgeable, and have experienced life up to death, that we start to respect something that is the greatest thing that God gave us outside of his spirit. First of all is the spirit of the Lord that lives in us. And the second thing is the woman that God gave us. Because women are a gift unto men. And if they cannot treat their God right, they ain't gonna never treat their gift right. That's number one, ladies. Listen, you want a red flag, and this nigga don't even know how to pray. Major red flag. He don't know a scripture in the Bible, whatever book you read. Major red flag. He don't even have a sense of the being that's greater than him. Major red flag. And some of y'all have been married and did it, preachers and ministers and pastors and stuff, and we've been whores and liars and all that kind of stuff too. So I'm not trying to say that those that know the Bible is more better than those who don't, but we at least know the truth, even if we don't live it ourselves. All right. So you at least got that nigga to know the truth, so you don't have to use law against him. You can use Bible against him, and then he know already. He already messed up. All right, I'm out of here. Let's go watch a movie. Yes, Tina, my whole platform on all 4 networks, on all 4 channels, is to teach the woman first, to bring healing actually to the woman, because what man has is a seed, what woman has is an egg. You all are the embracer of the life. You're the carrier, and then you're the birth of the life. And then when Adam seen Eve, he first called her woman that came from the man, womb of the man. And then he looked at her again, he said, you're Eve, the mother of all living things. So the reason why even culturally that things are not living in our season, in our time, in this dispensation, is because the woman's womb has either been barren, corrupted, or she's been full of seeds that have birthed this, what we have now. No fault of her own, because her job is only to nurture what's been implanted into her. So now, if it be, I mean, say if, because men have been partially, in a big part, responsible for what y'all have carried and for ruining your wounds and for helping y'all to be barren. It's going to take a man to be able to reverse that process. So God told men that it is not good for you to be alone, so be careful how you treat the gift, because your prayers can be hindered. That's why a lot of men don't subscribe into praying, because when they pray, don't nothing happen. And they're trying to figure out, well, dang, why ain't nothing happening? How you treating your mama? Because if you don't honor your mother and your father, your days will be short. How you treating your sister? How you handling your nieces and your cousins as female? How are you honoring your woman that's in your life? Whether you have one or if you have many. Do you honor them, and what are you doing with them that's causing your prayers to be hindered? Because God says, I want to answer, but you're blocking it by how you're treating what's in your life. Not your boys, not the PlayStation, not the job, but that woman. So one thing I do subscribe that the Muslims have, right? Because I'm 1,000% Christian, all the way sanctified. I'm a Pentecostal too. On top of that, everything sends you to hell. Drinking sends you to hell. Going to movies sends you to hell. Hell, wearing diamonds sends you to hell. Everything we preach in the Pentecostal church is going to send you to hell, right? But we still want to go to church and go to heaven. So y'all forgive us for that too. But anyway, one thing I do subscribe to the Muslims is that they really highly uplift their woman. Okay, and they understand the power of the womb of their woman. So because I did a lot of study, a lot of all the religions, the 5 major religions that's out, I understand the concept that we need to get back to that. Because one thing that all 5 religions do agree on is the gift that woman is to men. So my first teaching is not to a man. My first teaching is to heal woman. Because then when you get impregnated with the right seed of knowledge and understanding, you can start birthing life, so that when I do, and other alpha males do classes, and we do teach these men that come from your womb, okay, they're ready to hear and listen, because now they have life in their ear. Because to be truthful with y'all women, man's ear is deaf. It's dead. It doesn't want to listen to reason. It doesn't want to listen to knowledge. All it wants to do is get high and drunk all day, and wants to keep passing off the masculinity to the female. So they want to be masculine, feminine, and they want y'all to be feminine, masculine, because of the fact being the natural desire for a woman is now being shrunken in most men. So now if I can help on my platform, I can't talk about everybody else, to bring healing back to the woman and reseed into your womb life, you can then nurture it and birth it, that when this generation that we have now, and that's to come, is now hearing wisdom, they'll catch on to it. They'll be like, yeah. So what's been happening even in my own personal life is a lot of men has been coming to me at the gym, a lot of men has been coming to me just in passing, half of the owner of this complex. And everybody that talked to, he came up to me and spoke to me and was just so peaceful. I gave him the keys in my car and told him, when y'all get this stuff off of it, I would be glad for you to be able to move. He said, man, I would be honored to help you out. I'll be honored to do that. Thank you. And thank you for your patience. I said, no. Thank you because you're trying to make it right. See, that's an alpha talking to an alpha. Not knowing that God is setting up something even bigger than the incident. But my character is in turmoil or in triumph. In the worst moments of my life or in the happiest. I try my damnedest to remain the same. And what helped me do that is me not missing one line when it came to my health, seeding it to you all. For 3 years I haven't missed it. And it's bled over to everything else in my life. Not commitment, not discipline, not faithfulness. Those things didn't mean a damn thing to me without discipline. So now with discipline, I can keep it going even when I don't feel like doing it. I'm tired right now. I am dog tired. I had to work today. When everybody else was off, I had to work yesterday when everybody was off. That's my part of my contribution to my family. Don't complain about it, get up and do it. But this is optional. I don't really have to do this. I don't get paid to do it. Some of y'all, well, all of you women have been graciously nice to me. And I got to deal with people coming at me. I got to deal with people saying stuff. And the man in me from my era, I just don't, that's the part about social media. I'm really, y'all pray for me because I like to knock on the door. Like, bruh, you can't say certain stuff to me and say it. I can't even go all the way. Unless I take TikTok off and just concentrate on y'all three, I can say whatever the hell I want. But I reached a lot of great people with TikTok. So I'm really, because my other page, they got 19,000 people. I can't go live on there because, whew, so they betted me for life. One thing is because even my clothes and the stuff that I sell, they try to say that I'm not a model. They don't say that I was doing it illegal. They insulted me. They didn't even ask me. They didn't even have the nerve. And they do this to black entrepreneur men, especially men who are coming up. If I'm shaking my tail, listen, y'all, I know what I'm doing. Trust me. So when I'm dancing and everything, and y'all seeing me show my ass and everything, but when I pull my pants down, I can get to this point, and they don't say nothing, and I even get to a point where I almost show, they didn't say nothing. So you don't mind our women perpetuating showing their tail, their coot, and their tail. You don't mind a man showing his penis, which is supposed to be something that's explicit. You're not supposed to be doing that on here. But if I start talking about Burberry, Louis, and all the other stuff, oh, you brand hopping. Really? Did you even ask me? Do I have the authority to do? Yes, because I don't get myself in China. I'm a model for them. And how dare you have the audacity to make it seem like I'm going to come on live and do something stupidly illegal where they can come to my address. Really, TikTok. But for the sake of the woman, I'm trying to get you healthy and healed. I don't even charge for my workout because what I tell you, once I get your weight down and you feeling good about yourself, what I sell you gonna always need is clothes. I sell from panties all the way up to after 5, from drawers for men, Versace, all the way up to after 5 clothes. But I can't sell it or say it here on TikTok without getting banned. And they don't even know I am licensed, registered, trademarked to do so. And I keep saying it. And every now and then I throw a little warning thing up. Like, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. So I'm keeping it all just kind of professional. This one I'm going to tell y'all on TikTok to figure it out. Can all of you on TikTok go over to my Facebook page? It's Michael Coleman. That's my government name. Don't ever call me that because I'll block you. Only my mama do. Go over to Michael Coleman. You're going to see my animation face, King Hulk. That is me. You got 10,000, like 800 people over it. Go over there because I'm getting ready to go and talk about some stuff I'm getting ready to sell. If you're not worried about it, you don't want to buy none of the stuff, you don't want to hear none of the stuff that I got for women and for men, fine, stay right here. I'll holler back at you tomorrow. But I want to tell you this over here on TikTok. I'll talk to y'all for a second. Hold on a second. Let me make love to my wives over here. Let me tell y'all something. Man, y'all great. And here's the thing. Don't you buy into even the bull crap that you sold to yourself. You're not perfect, but you're great. You're beautiful, and you're wonderfully made. And your psyche is real. But don't wall yourself up so bad to where when something good comes, you'll recognize it and won't let it in, but you still don't recognize the red flag. Don't wall yourself up so that you protect yourself even from the good because you're so scared of it going bad. It's going to go bad. Put that in your head. Life is bad. That's what it's meant to be. Because when Adam and Eve did what happened, evil came in. Life is terrible. But life is also what you make it. And you can stay who you are in a terrible situation and blessings will come. I'm proud. Don't listen to my live ever again if it don't happen that way. Call me a liar all on everything. That if you remain disciplined to be you, the good that God made you to be, I promise you, even in the most worst situations of your life, things will start working out for you. It will start working out for you. I watched my 85-year young mother stay herself. When people told her, you need a man, you need to work 9 to 5, she stepped out after my daddy beat the hell out of her and stood 10 toes strong. She would never let another nigga put hands on her. If it took her to not have one, then okay. And she said, I ain't clocking in for another person. I'm going to start my own so I can be a blessing to others. And if my mama didn't do that damn thing 54 years ago and stood on it even to the day at 84, my mama has created her third business at 84. She has not for 54 years clocked into nobody and has helped over 200 people to be able to have a check written by her as a black businesswoman. So I speak to you, I tell you, your worst is the place you're going to shine the most. And your abuse is going to build you to be a beautiful, beautiful vessel. Everything you survive, don't let it change you. Because if not even a man, God himself, however you subscribe to him, is going to always bless you. Because you're a gift. Outside of his spirit, you're the greatest gift given to earth, given to man. And I thank you, honestly, just for the little short times you give me to be in your life. Hope I make you laugh. Hope I make you cry. Good tears. Hope I make you think. Hope I make you have hope. And I hope I show you that we all are not the same, though we're made from the same. Okay? Thank you. Follow me. I'll follow you back. Inbox me, we'll talk. We'll work together. And appreciate you. So I got to come off because we got to talk about some other stuff. That old TikTok is sensitive. All right. Michael Coleman on Facebook. Michael Coleman on Facebook. And I'm KingHulk. Oh, if you got Instagram, even easier. You can go to KingHulk50nup. KingHulk. Because sometimes on Facebook they can't find me. I don't know. Sometimes it's so many Michael Coleman. It's just a weird name. But on Instagram, I'm KingHulk50 and the letters NUP. So I'm KingHulk and 50 and the letters NUP. Okay, let me come up here real quick and go do what I got to do. Come over to IG. And we'll be glad to bring, you can just come on live. I'm already on live with it, okay? You see you can't find, see, I'm Michael Coleman, M-I-C-H-A-E-L, and then C-O-L-E-M-A-N. So it's Michael Coleman. There's a lot of, and my junior's out there too. You know, hey, daddy, except we ain't got this. So go to Instagram. You can't find me on Facebook. 99% of the people since I became a public figure cannot find me on Facebook. I do not know why. Please forgive me. I don't know why. But go to Instagram, because Instagram, I'm on there right now. I'm on live right now on Instagram. And it is KingHulk. All this is one word. KingHulk50 NUP. So KingHulk number 50 NUP for N as in Nancy, and then UP up. So KingHulk50nup. I'm on Instagram. Okay? All right. Now, everybody who's on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, hey, so I'm going to be doing a sale. I got a lot of clothes that I have that I modeled in, even stuff like this. I'm going to be doing a big discount sale. Normally, this Burberry from shoes, the shoes would normally go like $200, and this right here would go like almost like $175 to $200. I'm going to sell this for $125. I'm going to sell the shoes for $150, okay? The hat normally goes like $75, $80. I'm gonna sell the hat for like $50, all right, $30 to $50, okay? So that way you guys can be able to get some of these things. So I'm gonna be selling stuff like that. Now this is for the men's side. Now I can pretty much get anything for women, but I'm gonna tell you honestly, because it's coming from the manufacturer in Dubai, it's also coming from the manufacturer in Hong Kong and Singapore for Gucci, Louis, Prada, Burberry, Marcel, any brand that you say, Nike, Jordan, all of them. All of those main manufacturers are over there because they have it for the people overseas over there. I don't buy my stuff from China because China doesn't use right material and they are robbing the people's branded name and they're just stitching it and they're doing. I get it from the legit place, okay? But I do not have to charge what I can charge because I have no overhead. I don't keep inventory. What I'm selling, I have large, extra large, and 2XL. And I work. That's my body type. It goes from large to 2XL depending on what brand, depending on what I'm wearing. My personal clothing, I'm selling for sale. If you want anything outside of the one, so that means just one piece is 125. Just these shoes are 150. Once you want another pair, that's regular price. This is regular price. Because I ain't worn, I gotta order it, gotta come in. But because I won it one time, and let me tell y'all something. Y'all stop being nasty like that, because stuff y'all buy at the mall, Walmart, and all the other places that you put on, girl, let me tell you, that stuff been worn 5-6 times before you even grab it. From dealers to JCPenney, somebody done tried it on, put it in the dressing room, they took it off the hanger, took it off, put it back on the hanger, they took it, they went back, folded it up and put it up, and then you end up buying, you ain't buying the brand new stuff out of that bag. No, you didn't. That's just how the market goes. This has only been one time. It ain't funky, it ain't sneaky, I ain't did nothing, but just come here and take some pictures and talk to y'all. But I'm gonna give y'all a sale like it's been worn out yesterday, okay? But your women clothing, everything I can get, anything woman, hats, purses, shoes, all of that. Those things, I do a real good discount on that, okay? If I can get you some stuff. But let me tell you, if you have a big booty, they don't over there. If you got big breasts and big booty, they don't over there. If you got big breasts and a small booty, they got the small booty over there, but they ain't got the big breasts over there. So you gotta remember, your normal size in the United States, I might have to get it bigger over there. So that's the thing that some people have had problems with when they order from me. They be like, well, King, I wear an extra large, and what you sent me is too tight. Well, you were extra large United States. You were a 2X or even a 3X over there, depending on the material, depending on what you buy. So we'll work all of that out, and I'll make sure that you never will pay for a price. You'll always pay at least half the price of what the store sells it for with me. And there's a couple of pieces like my Montclair big coat, because when winter time is coming, that's a $3,000 coat, right? In the stores. I'm not gonna charge you $1,500. Okay, I'll charge you like maybe $700 to $800, and I'll make a very low profit doing that. But you getting the product and me making something is still a win-win. I don't have to get rich on that, because my main product, and I want to put this out. That's why I've been trying to tell people on TikTok. My main product is not to sell this. My main product, y'all, is my health package. What took me from 14 pills to 2? What took me from having high blood pressure to not at all? To my AO1C was a 9 to now it's a 5.1. No more diabetes. To terminal sleep apnea with the CPAP machine to no more CPAP machine, no more sleep apnea. To gout, acid reflux, none of that. Bad cholesterol, none of that. I can show you my medical record. I've uploaded it to you guys. What took me there? This product. What I do, this workout program I have. I don't call it that, the life meal that you eat. That's where I make my money off of, as far as social media. Outside of that, I own 3 companies. I work for the post office, and I'm a veteran. I have 5 streams of income that's gonna come in my life for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life. I actually, with the post office, have 2 incomes when I retire. My retirement and my TSP. And I have veteran money coming in. I'm gonna always own at least 2 businesses. So for the rest of my life, I'm gonna always have 5 streams of income. So I'm really, that's why I really don't have the pressure to sell none of this stuff. I buy it, I give majority of it away to my family. And every now and then give it to y'all. So hope you won, because you're the only one that participated in the drawing. That was a $3 drawing or a $15 drawing. That's crazy. So I'm gonna send you an ab roller, and I'm gonna send you either 1 Gucci, or I'm going to send you 1 Louis Vuitton. Congratulations. All right. So outside of that, have a good one. Just gonna catch this movie. Do some things that's strange. Not for no change, babe. Appreciate you all right?